How have you been able to secure major sponsorship brands when a lot of people boycott? Like, look, y'all with Barstool, y'all with Portnoy. How have you been able to do that, Dave?
I think that's shifted because we've come fairly mainstream at this time. And you look, it's like, well, we had all this talent. That's one. The entire media is moving our way. Like, I mean, I've heard the stuff you talk about on your show. It's not too different from anything we talk about on our show.
True.
So it's become more mainstream, and we deliver. So you have those things, and we do right by our clients. Yeah. Like, I remember what, I won't, never mind. Not telling.
What happened?
No, I'm not telling. No way.
This is your opportunity.
Nope.
How do you decide who you partner with? Anybody that comes with a bag?
No, it's not just that, because it goes back to what you just said of we tell them, do you know who we are? Do you know what Dave is? Do you know what he does? Pizza Review, do you know what PMT? Like, be secure with what Barstool is, because we don't want somebody at the first sign of trouble who's like, what's going on here? Because that is bad for them, bad for us. So we got to find the right partners. There's a lot of them now. And again, it's crazy because I think we haven't done anything really, when you really look at what we've said and done, and then look at other things that have been said, and like Shaq with Angel Reese, when he's like, I want to see her playing in her underwear and like running up and down. If I said that, I'd be in jail.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In jail.
Are we going to see more of these deals? We saw the Kelsey brothers get this big deal. We saw Caller Daddy get this big deal. Rogan is at the top of the food chain. He just got another $250 million deal.
Yep.
Are we going to see more of these deals?
Yeah, I think so. But
you do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he's. Yeah, I mean, you're picking top of the food chain guys, right?
Yeah.
So super talented people. But all right, you just named three of the best. If you're like, who's the Theo Von is definitely up there, but there's only a handful. There's a handful. PMT. Those people will, but in any business, if you take the absolute top of the top, yeah, they're still out there.
Right. Investment. Besides Barstool, what's been your best investment? You say you don't know anything about crypto. That seems to be the hot investment vehicle right now.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing there. Most of my investments have failed outside of Barstool. High Noon has been an unbelievable partnership. It's not really investment. Yeah, I'm not good at investing.
Have you ever thought about making Barstool its own streaming service like a Netflix or an Amazon?
Not so much in that. I mean,
would you want to have an NFL game or an NBA game or some type of sporting?
We tinkered with league rights. Like, we had a bowl game before Snoop with the Arizona Bowl was ours. We did college basketball tournament. For me, our business model, wildly expensive, like to pay for those live rights. And you better have some like huge deals. So it's not something I'd see us doing anytime soon.
What have you learned most about money?
Once you get it, it's easy to get a lot more.
Is it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Like, it took me 10 years to make anything. If you're like, hey, Dave, you got to go make an extra $5 million in the next week, I could do that like that.
Damn.
Once you got it, once you get over the hump, it's just.
It comes.
I remember the first time I saw it when I really got a lot. I was like, I spent 5 hours just talking about the interest I was getting on it. I couldn't believe it. It's like, I'm making money not doing it. It's just like.
That's when you're really making money, when you're sleeping. When you're not working.
Yeah.
And your money's working for you, although you're not working for it.
Yeah, but it took so long for us to turn the corner and make money. But once we got going, it goes.
What's your best and worst purchase? Are you a car guy? Do you like extravagant?
Not a car guy. I got some houses that I love. I'm a horse guy.
Okay, horse.
So yeah, like.
What type of horse?
Thoroughbreds.
Okay.
So
you racing? You try to get to the Derby?
I wish. So I'm poor for that world. Yeah. Like, I'm rich for 99.9%. Horse? No, I'm still a poor guy. So it's really hard for me to compete.
I know Bob Baffert personally. I can get you in touch.
I know. Bob. He's gonna need the money to get the horses. So, my houses. I got a Nantucket house. That's my dream house.
The one, $42 million that you.
Yeah, richest house in Massachusetts history. I grew up going like. So when I started Barstool, I would go there for a day. Couldn't even get a hotel. It's an expensive place. Barstool, as it was going, I go for a weekend, for a week, for a month. Finally bought a little place, and then I bought like my dream house.
So that's your primary residence in Nantucket?
No, primary's Miami, taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing the tax thing.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, you gotta.
So you gotta in Miami. You like overlook the water. So you're a water guy because Nantucket's on.
I like to be on the water, but not on the water.
Okay.
Like I don't want to be on a boat.
Right.
But I want to be on the water. Yeah.
Wow. Houses. Let's see. I just read that.
And I'm gambling. I like to bet.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you just bet $1 million on something.
The Bills to win the Super Bowl. I made $1 million on Trump coin in like 6 hours.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, I made $1 million on this crypto coin. It's free bet, free roll. Put it on the Bills. So that was tough.
Are you friends with Dana White?
Yeah.
Because he gambles too. Y'all go gamble.
He gambles me into like oblivion. Like he's sitting at the tables.
Yeah.
Playing at.
So you don't play tables. You just gamble on
Not
sport?
nearly like
Okay,
that.
okay.
I much prefer sports.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I mean, last night I'll bet college hoops. I'll bet. Yeah.
What's the most you won in a single
bet? I had last year. I think I won $2.6 million on UConn to win the national title. I bet straight $1 million. I'm a Michigan guy. Bet them on the Rose Bowl. I got hot at the beginning of last year.
Yeah.
I think the UConn's the single biggest that I won.
So when you win a bet, so like you're like, okay, if I win this bet, do you like if I win this bet, I'm gonna go buy this, or you just gonna take it and like bet something else?
Keep rolling. Buy a horse. Keep betting on sports. Yeah. I'm not outside of houses.
Right.
I don't really have extravagant.
So you don't like a car? You're not an old school car like maybe a 68 or a Chevy Sevelle or a Cuda, something like that?
I have a 70s remade Bronco, the ones that they like remake from scratch.
Yeah,
I have one of those. So I do like the old cars, and they're good island cars for Nantucket.
Right.
But I'm not like a gearhead. Like if the thing breaks down, I'm. What's this next? What's that look?
Your dad called you a legitimate degenerate.
Yeah, I yelled at him for that.
You take care of him, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
And he called you that?
Not only did he call me that, the New York Times, who was writing a hit piece on me, used his quote against me in like the New York Times.
He contributed?
Yeah, he did this article. He felt really bad about that. But I've gambled. My dad used to take me to the horse racing. It was a documentary we made.
Right.
And he was talking about me, and they took his quotes. And then I call him like, hey, just so you know, the New York Times is using you as the lead witness on why I should be banned from gambling. So yeah. I wasn't happy about that.
At what age did you start gambling? You say your dad took you to the
I
track?
would go to the horses and bet with him as a kid, go to Saratoga.
Right.
So I was always interested, like sports. I always loved it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you like betting the ponies?
Love.
So you still bet the ponies like
I
that now?
love it. Yeah. I just bought like couple horses. So yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the animals. I have a house near Saratoga racetrack.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because we like to do something before two something.